dear friends, welcome back to Shakespeare's Coffee Break. I am your friendly neighbourhood Shakespeare. I love you, you love me. There is mutual glorious affection. And let's have a nice noisy slurp right now to start things off. Ah, goodness gracious. Well, I do hope you are having a wonderful and good morning. And that was just good internet audio, I don't care who you are. I hope you're having a wonderful and good morning and that you had a good holiday weekend if you do celebrate the Easter holidays. And if you don't celebrate Easter, I hope you had a good weekend. What did you do? Did you have a good time? Let me know in the show notes. The show is only right now going to be on facebook.com/Shakespeare's Coffee Break. So make sure you go like and subscribe. So everyone else, if you're over on my main page, Shakespeare Approves, make sure you get over here. So, I mean, if you're over here, get over here. I mean, that's where I want you to go. So, yeah. I have one person watching right now, but hopefully there'll be more later. And we're going to have a good time. So, in the meantime, I love you. You love me. Mutual glorious affection. Let's start things off right now with a new segment I am calling Where in the World is Mayhemmer? We're going to go to special correspondent Mayhemmer right now to find out where in the world she is. May, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. So where in the world is Mayhemmer?
May just left her allergist appointment because they screwed up the time, and May is just now trying to get back home, which is about 40 minutes away.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. That's exciting. I'm really enjoying finding out all of this. So what route are you taking? Are you on 81?
No, I'm on the back road out of the medical office, and then I'm going to be on Highway 1.
Okay. Highway 1. Very good. Very good.
Back
yes.
South. Yes. Which so I live like in the middle of nowhere in like the sand hills of North Carolina. So I had to drive closer to Raleigh where my doctor is.
All right. Very good.
So I'm in a little town called Cary. And has cute little shopping centers and stuff too. But that's where most of my doctors are, because my tiny little town doesn't have a lot of selections. So I have to drive 40 minutes in either direction to find a worthwhile doctor. So
all right, very good. Yes. Oh, all right. Yeah, that makes sense. Like the little town I live in is nowhere near anything. I mean, it's a minimum half hour to 40 minutes to get anywhere worthwhile. So yes, but May, do you know what month it is?
It's April.
Yes, it is April. April showers bring Mayflowers, but do you also know what that means?
2 more months until New Jersey Renaissance Fair.
Oh, yes, you are correct. About 7 weeks, I think, until the New Jersey Renaissance Fair happens. Opens Memorial Day weekend. It runs for 2 weekends. I'll be there weekend too, everyone.
I'm just there to hang out and be obnoxious on weekend too.
All right. Well, so no, since it's April, do you know what else that means?
It's your birthday?
It's my birthday month. Yes, Shakespeare turns 450 something. Yes, I do.
You look good.
I moisturize. Thank you.
That is pure hydration, water, and moisturizing.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean, I saw some unsightly, not crow's feet, but is it crow's feet when it's just like wrinkle, not like the squint lines, but like just like little wrinkles in the bag area. So I saw that yesterday. I'm like, I don't want that. And I talked to off-screen wife about it, and she's like, yeah, we can fix that. We have the technology. It's like, good, let's do that, because holy crap, do I look haggard? And I had a week off from the show.
You took
my goodness.
You took a week off. I took a week off. Which was great. I got to be miserable for my COVID shot. It was amazing.
Well, I'm sorry you were miserable, but I'm glad you had the opportunity to like be languid in that misery.
I just slept for 3 to 4 days. It was amazing.
All right.
So what are you gonna do for the big 450?
All right. Let's
What?
see. I was born in 1563. No, 1564. I get them mixed up. I don't know why. Born in 1564, which means I am 457 this year. Yeah, 457. Woo! Yeah. I mean, you lose track after 450. I mean, honestly, you do. I mean, yeah.
Then you
I'm.
just start going for the 50-year mark. So like when you hit 500, it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, 500 is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be absolutely brilliant. But it's yeah, you lose a little bit. But there's so much happening. I mean, we're gonna have all this month we're celebrating Shakespeare's birthday. For Shakespeare, as I'm calling it, Shakespeare Month.
Yes.
Yep, there we go. Shakespeare Month.
I'm here for it.
So for Shakespeare Month, we're going to be talking with actors and writers and directors and professors and graduate students and scholars in Shakespeare. And it's going to be delightful. Tomorrow, we're going to have Claire Bohannock, the artistic director of Zenith Players, frequent flyer here on Shakespeare's Coffee Break. But she's going to be here. We're going to be having a lovely Shakespeare discussion. Wednesday, we're going to be having another yoga session with Leonard Chillingarian, the Shakespeare yogi, and she is going to be taking me through Benedict's big monologue from Much Ado About Nothing.
Oh, yes.
And next week, we're going to have possibly Rodney Hakim from New York Shakespeare is going to be with us. We're working on getting some amazing, brilliant, talented guests from all over the New York Shakespeare scene, the world Shakespeare scene as well. And it's going to be great and delightful. I've seen more people starting to tune in now. They're getting the note that you got to come over here to facebook.com/Shakespeare's Coffee Break because this is where the show is live. So if you want to watch the show later, and you certainly can, and not that I'm not going to share it out on my other platforms because I do. I will. Yeah, I'm like, oh hey, go watch the show. But you can't watch it live. Shakespeare Approves. You actually have to watch it live. Facebook.com/Shakespeare's Coffee Break, and but YouTube.com/Shakespeare Approves, my YouTube channel, will get the show later this afternoon. So it'll go up there. So I don't know what time. I'm not going to mark it as a premiere. Maybe I will. Just like, hey, giggles. But go do that. But yeah, so much happiness and excitement, and it's culminating. I mean, there's gonna be a little bit more of Shakespeare Month after my birthday, but on Friday, April 23rd, I'm going to be doing a very special show for my birthday with Pixelwick. I'm going to be performing at Pixelwick, the virtual Ren Fair. Yes, it's going to be amazing and great.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah. I know. I'm so very excited about that. They've managed to make the Renaissance Festival experience virtual as much as you can, and you're going around in an 8-bit or 16-bit world, so it's very Super Nintendo-y. And I'm here for that. I kind of want to just go up to NPCs and just like harass them, you know, and be like, "All right, what you doing? Hey, how you doing?"
Right.
Like, I'm gonna throw
a. What's going on?
Can I throw a vase at someone? I don't know.
You're just trying to Skyrim your way through this whole world.
I was thinking Legend of Zelda, but all right, cool. Okay, I get that.
Well, I'm just thinking because in Skyrim you get bored at the point you just start like beating up NPCs and stuff.
Which is kind of what I would do in Zelda. I mean, you couldn't beat them up, but you could totally chuck vases at them, and depending on which one you're playing, they would move.
Well, you know what? That's valid. But my favorite game to beat up NPCs is Assassin's Creed Origins, which is the Egyptian one where the Romans come and invade, and you can actually just attack legions of Romans.
Oh, attack legionaries. I like this.
I mean,
yes.
You might get a bounty or 20 on your head. You might steal their horses and get a death sentence, but you're attacking the Roman legion, and it's pretty worth it.
You know what? This is a fun statement I actually get to make. As a member of an island nation that was invaded by Rome, I find this very appealing.
It is.
I mean, granted, we then did it to other people.
Look, we're not gonna talk about that part. We're gonna talk about.
We're not going to talk about
Rome.
that. We're just going to go back to the Caesarean days, and you know what?
Yeah, I just beat up.
Get out of our country, Rome.
I was like, oh my god, the original colonizers, guys.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we can get, maybe not the entire world, but a lot of the world together on this. Like, you know what? You know who we should be blaming? The Romans. And they're not here. But you know what? Let's tear down some pillars.
Exactly. And then like it's them, or it's let's see, who was the other people that were, well, the Ottoman Empire, they did a lot.
Yeah, but they were a lot later. They were a lot later.
But the Romans were there, to me, their original colonizers.
They were the OG colonizers, yeah. And it's just like, and it's like, and here's what we can do. Here's how we can get racial and political harmony across the globe. Are you ready for this, Mayhemmer?
Yes, all right. I'm ready.
All of us band together. You know what? Bugger you, Rome. All right, and like, get out of here. We tear down a pillar or two. Not too many of them, because you know they're historical works of art. They're nice.
They're already derelict, like the ones that are.
Yeah. Maybe one or two good ones of like if there's a statue of Caligula or someone, like, cool, because we can all get behind. He was terrible. Like, we can all get behind that, and just like rip that down. Caligula, I hate you. All right, and then you know what? We're like, oh yeah, that's right. Yes. Good. Yay, Boudica. And or whoever your local, exactly, or whoever your local hero is. And then we're like, all right, so we were all emotionally traumatized for thousands of years, beginning with Rome.
Yep.
And now let's all be friends with each other. So then at that point, instead of like going backward, we then move forward. So who did the English terrorize? Quite a lot of the way. But then we're like, you know what? We are sorry. We're gonna, because we were colonizers. The Portuguese were colonizers. The Spaniards, the Italians, the Dutch to an extent, the French, and so like, and we can all get together and like, you know what? We were all the Germans.
All over Europe, just Europe.
Exactly, and so then we can be like, you know what? We were emotionally traumatized for thousands of years, and we took it out on you. We did what often happens to the bullied. They become bullies. And we are sorry. New Zealand, Australia are bad. What can we do to make this better? And we'll work from there. And the Canadians will probably be like, oh yeah, we're good. Yeah. The Canadians
are like, you know what?
Oh, you know, mistakes happen. Oh yeah.
Speaking of random historical stuff, I have probably an unnatural affinity for the Egyptian culture, the good and the bad. You know, obviously I acknowledge the bad.
Well, of course you have an affinity for the Egyptian culture, because the Egyptian culture, especially the ancient Egyptian culture, is phenomenally and fantastically messed up, and every school child should get obsessed with it, just like dinosaurs.
So yesterday, at 6 o'clock Cairo time, they had built a new museum, and they moved the 22 main historical kings and queens mummies to their new home in the brand new museum, and it was a 2-hour event that was called the Golden Parade.
I'm sorry, May, you broke up a little bit. It was called the Golden Parade.
Yes, and they took
the Golden Parade.
Yes, and they took all the mummies and their normal sarcophagi and put them in these like sealed vehicles that were designed like the wings of Isis. And it was literally an entire procession from the old museum to the new museum. And they had an orchestra, and they had pre-recordings at like the pyramids of Giza and the Valley of the Kings with all these historical dancers and stuff. And I was like, this is how you honor your dead, bro. I mean, they may have been a hot mess, but like a 2-hour event where even the president was sitting there watching it. And I sat there for 2 hours on YouTube living my best life.
I mean, it's genuinely amazing. I mean,
it was,
because
the whole event was beautiful.
Be-
The
because
choreography was
I mean, like
beautiful.
when we're talking about spaces of time here, Egypt. I mean, for having a relatively unbroken civilization, I mean, going 2,000 years, pish posh. To the time of Augustus. I mean, all right, let's go back 100 years further, the time of Caesar. Still
Yep.
Posh, whatever. No, we're talking 5 to 10,000 years, possibly more,
Yep.
of Egyptian culture and civilization.
Yep.
That basically there have always been a people calling themselves Egyptian. I mean, they didn't call themselves Egyptians, and
Well,
like
you
that.
know,
That was
I
the
don't
Greek
really
name for it.
count. I jokingly call. I don't count the time of Cleopatra because she's Ptolemy, but
You know what? I don't count you. You were already done so. No.
you were
No. No,
Greek.
thank
You
you.
were Ptolemy. You just no. You don't count. No, but I
The
mean, all jokes
Ptolemies
aside,
were in charge for 300 years.
yeah, we don't count them. But all jokes aside, I mean, stop. All jokes aside,
Oh,
you're right.
sweet God.
They are a people, a culture that has been around for so long. You know, like, I mean, just think about it. You know, I'm not a biblical scholar, but the fact that there's events that are documented in the Bible, whether they are historical fiction or parts of fact or whatever. You're talking about stuff in BC. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
and bizarrely BC. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, when you're dealing, so going into the Torah,
Yes.
when you're dealing with the Babylonians, Nebuchadnezzar, you're dealing with the Egyptians, and it's going into Exodus. We're talking about Ramesses II.
Yes.
We're dealing with cultures still extant to a degree or another that today that were there 7,000 years ago.
Yeah.
It's insane and wonderful, and I love it.
It blows my mind, and the fact that a lot of the architecture is still there, like not just.
Yeah.
I mean, there's obviously stuff that's bits and pieces and probably buried over time, but you have whole temples and everything that's just still there. And it like
absolutely
blows my mind. And I'm pretty sure that's why I had a fascination with it. I'm like, this is what people that's been around since who knows when. Like,
yeah.
You know, but anyway, I totally
goodness.
that turned into a whole tangent.
So that's what took over a bit of your weekend. All right.
Yes. But
all right,
people, if you have time, watch the Golden Parade. Beautiful, fantastic native singers singing in like the ancient songs and everything. 10 out of 10 would recommend. 10 out of 10.
All right. May, just so you know, Sally wants you to know that she loves your hand modeling this morning.
Oh, thank you. I know. Well, yeah. This is what happens when I'm driving, and I mean, just when I get impassioned about anything, I use my hands a lot. It's the Puerto Rican in me. We use our hands a lot.
Also, I hope that my friend Bob is watching later, simply because of your Deadpool steering wheel cover.
Oh, you gotta see my whole car. It's my whole car.
Oh, your whole car is Deadpool.
You can't see the back windshield right now because of the sun, but it says maximum effort on the back windshield. And then I have a big ass, I have a huge Deadpool thing on the back side of my car. I have the logo on my gas tank cover. I have a mini, like the Hula Girl car baubles. I have a Deadpool Hula Girl car bauble that's on my dash.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, my entire car is Deadpool themed. The whole car.
Excellent.
Really obnoxious. So when I roll up to the Mercedes dealership to get something checked, they look insulted, and it's the best look.
Oh, wait. Here's a question. Is your car all Deadpool bedecked because you're driving a Merc?
Finally, somebody That's it. Ah!
That is the reason. That is the reason. Oh my god! Oh, that's too funny.
When I found the card, I was like, I always decorate my cards, and then I was like, wait, it's a Mercedes, and my husband went, oh no.
Oh, that's funny. Another acceptable one would be a Mercury.
Yeah, true.
But Mercedes are the ones that are known as Mercs. So
yeah.
that's fantastic.
I couldn't help myself. I had to do it.
So May, I do hope that you are not going to be driving that particular vehicle to New Jersey when you visit with us at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair, because
no, that's my car.
Sally says, Sally says, don't let Steven see it because it may disappear on you.
Oh, I fight. Like I fight. I throw hands.
Steven would also like to know, he says he likes the Deadpool cover, but do you have a Gwenpool bauble?
I don't have a Gwenpool bauble. I have a Gwenpool sticker. I haven't found a Gwenpool bauble that I liked.
All right, very good. All right, good to know. This is a level of nerddom that I'm aware of. A level of geekery of which...
This is the car I'm driving to New Jersey.
That's fantastic. This is a level of nerddom I'm aware of, a level of geekery I am passingly familiar with, but which I don't follow. So, for instance, Maximum Effort, lost on me. So I don't know if that's a comic reference, a movie reference, both. I don't know.
It's a Deadpool reference from the original comics, and obviously they put it in the movie and stuff.
Very good. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, May. So, because this is a fun and weird episode, I'm gonna hold stuff up to the camera.
Do it.
That I fully don't expect you to see.
Yes.
So, off-screen wife gave me a really adorable Easter basket. Easter is we celebrate the artifice of it, of like, oh, there's baskets and candy and bunnies, etc.
That's all we do. Yeah.
We are not religious easy for me to say, religiously observant for it. But for anybody who is, happy Easter. I'm not religiously observant for much of anything, just so you know. But she gave me this really neat pen in a box.
Oh, I see the box.
And this is the pen, and it writes beautifully. Yeah, just absolutely wonderful. It's a gel ink.
I can't see what kind of is it a gel ink pen?
It's a gel ink pen. The cap pulls off and everything there. Yes.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's quite lovely. It's very fancy. Try fancy. And she also gave me a Barnes and Noble gift card. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get myself a physical book or a digital one. But also this T-shirt for my favorite, what has become my favorite video game ever. I'm going to give myself the main screen here.
Yes, do it.
The Untitled Goose Game.
I love that game so much.
I know, it's the best game. It's the best game. May, you and I need to play Untitled Goose Game with each other.
Oh my god. My husband first introduced me to it, and then I got obsessed. And then my friend and I, they did a Untitled Goose Game burlesque act.
Oh my god, that's hilarious!
As the goose, and the joke was because I was supposed to start my act, but then they chased me off the stage to do their act. It was funny. It was so
that's hilarious. I just enjoy, like, I know there are things you have to accomplish. I like doing the to-do lists, the to-do also lists. I like the idea that, there's competition in the game if you want it. But mostly, I like just throwing stuff in the lake.
Yes.
It's just like, what can I grab? What is grabbable? Can I put it in the lake? And the answer...
In between myself, let me just go throw this.
I mean, I've managed to take the goose sculpture that is in the artist's garden. I've managed to get that over the I managed to get it over the fence and put it into the lake. That one makes me happy. Yeah.
That skill, my good sir. That is.
But you can't save
that is
progress and then come back to it later because everything will be missing from the lake. You have to, if you're going to do it, you have to either just turn your telly off, leave the game running.
Yep.
Or just do it all in one shot. So I've done it all in one shot as much as I could. That was a 5-hour extravaganza. But at some point, I have a Twitch account, but at some point, either on my Twitch channel, which is probably Shakespeare Approves, or on the Nat 21 channel, I will just do Shakespeare playing the Untitled Goose Game on my Switch. And how I'll do it is I will do it as just the most low rent version of it ever. I will just set up a camera on the TV. I will have a second camera on me, like probably just the laptop so I can see comments and everything and talk to people. And I'll just be playing and be like, all right, hey everyone, it's Shakespeare. And I'm playing the Untitled Goose Game. I'm just gonna start throwing crap in the lake.
I'm jelly because all I have is the Switch Lite, and I bought the Nintendo Switch Lite for a reason, mainly because I didn't want my kids
so you can
playing
travel.
on my crap. So yeah, that and I can travel.
Oh yeah,
but I can just hide it too. Just
yeah.
enough. They're like, "Mommy, is that a PS3? Don't worry about that. Why are you in my room?"
Yeah, that's funny.
But I really wish there was a way I could stream from my light to my computer because it would be
there might be.
Watch me. Huh?
There might be a way.
There might be. I gotta figure it out. But I mean, I would love to just stream myself playing Mortal Kombat 11, the storyline, because my comments the whole time, my husband's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sick of you. This is great."
Because Untitled Goose Game now does have 2-player mode.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
What we could do, I mean, because I know you can play it locally, but if the second player is able to be a remote, like you in one spot and me in another, I could just play it with you. It's like, all right, yeah, Shakespeare in May today are the geese. Exactly. We're going around causing havoc. Like, it's just like, I was basically harassing the child with the phone booth for a good half hour the one day. Yep. I was just like, yep, what else can I do? Can I get into the phone booth with him? Answer, yes. And there's so much extra little bits of mayhem that to play a pun with you that you can do when you have a second goose, because it's just like one person can be distracting the shop owner and then the other person steals things or runs in and gets in. Like, it's just so much delightful havoc, and it's glorious. But by the way, Stephen says he does not wish to steal your merked out Merc, but rather he just wants a tour of the Merc with a drive.
Oh yeah, totally. And it has LED lights in it too. So when I start my car, there's music activated lights in all my footwells and in my trunk.
Oh my God, you have a little too much disposable income, madam.
Look, no, I had a lot of free time in 2020. That's what that was.
Oh, there we go. Never mind. Oh, that was 2020 decisions. Never mind. Makes perfect sense. It's like, what was the weirdest thing you did during the pandemic? Well, This for me, I mean, it's either doing this, like I'm going to do a show most days of the week, or to tens of viewers, possibly once. It's either this or I became a long distance runner. It's just like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, but it's like I can. So, for instance, this coming week, I'm going to attempt my Disney marathon.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to get the marathon itself in. But Thursday, I'm going to do the 5K. I'm going to basically try my Dopey challenge. Thursday, I'm going to do the 5K. Saturday, the 10K. I mean, sorry, Thursday, the 5K. Friday, the 10K. Saturday, the half marathon. And that for the half marathon portion, I know, right? For the half marathon portion, we're going to go to Saratoga Springs National Park, and I'm going to run there. because it's wonderfully built up for running or biking, in addition to hiking and exploration. It's beautiful. Oh, we're just hearing May go, ooh, 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 in a computer voice. That's fun.
That sounds awesome. I told you how I lived in the middle of nowhere.
I know, so do I, but it was just funny. It was like, ooh. But basically, it was, I can't give the electronic vibrato, but it was, ooh, 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 ooh. It was like I was talking with Stephen Hawking. It's like I was talking with Stephen Hawking, and he was reading erotic literature. I mean, it was fantastic.
Lost. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, oh, it's hot. Now it's hot. Like, Mother Nature, make up your mind. Like, at 82, when it was 30 degrees a day and a half ago. Like, girl, what are you going through?
Yeah. The nice thing is here, the nice thing is here upstate, like, not that we don't get the ridiculously hot temperatures or the crazy swings betwixt hot and cold. It's just, it tends to be a bit more gradual up here. So that
gradual? The gradual would be great.
No. So, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a possible Sunday.
Ooh,
if I'm feeling up for it, weather permitting, off-screen wife, weather permitting, because I hate running in rain, I really do. Off-screen wife helping, and if she's up for it as well. On Sunday, I might attempt the marathon, but that might hold off for a little while. But I have the medals that they sent for the virtual, and I'm very excited. David says, hello, David. He says, that's a lot of running. His knees couldn't take all that. He'd be stuck icing it down after day one. And David, that's perfectly fine. Longer distances are not for everybody. There are a lot of people who only run or walk 5Ks. So 3.1 miles. And that is amazing. And if you get only able to get in a half mile, again, that's fine. You, David, I feel that you could at least do the walking for a half, probably a 10K though, David, because of how much Renfair patronage you do as a patron and a patron, David. You'd be surprised at how much walking you get in, unless you are someone that just parks himself at a table and begins drinking.
Okay, so since we're talking about
and no judgment on that either.
Since we're talking about Renfair, and
yes, why not? My first one's in 3 weeks, mate. My first one is in 3.
I wish I could.
I'm scared. Do I still know how to do this?
Yes, you do. Don't do that.
I don't think so.
I think you're fine. Look, just think about. I'll be there in the second weekend of June, and you can look at me die in this Elizabethan gown that I decided to make like a crazy person.
That's good. Real quick before you continue, I have to argue with John. Yes. John Van Vliet, Johnny O, John Van Vliet. Thank you for coming over and watching. Fan of Nat 21 Adventures. I hope you enjoyed my goodbye. And May, did you watch that?
Which one? No, I didn't get to watch it. I was 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh yeah. So Carmel Clavin is taking over as the Metatron.
Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah. But we did an entire goodbye sequence where Paolo killed me off.
Oh no!
He killed off Shakespeare. He's like, all right, Shakespeare, I'm like, all right, well, I guess that's the game for today. And he goes, no, Shakespeare, I need you to roll initiative. I said, what are you talking about? And it was ridiculous and hilarious. John Van Vliet is saying it was awesome. But the thing I have to argue with, John, you say, if it ain't raining, it ain't training. John, screw you. I hate running in rain. I've done it. I do it when I have to. Sometimes it's fun. Most of the time, because I live in upstate New York, when it is raining, it is cold. No, thank you, sir. No. Also, when it is in springtime in upstate New York, when it is raining, it gets muddy and the mud is cold and it clings to you and it's ridiculous. No, thank you, sir. Good day to you, sir. Good day. All right.
Oh my God.
Janine. Oh, and Janine says, if she didn't have homework, she'd be walking another half marathon and maybe seeing badgers. Wow, that's a thing.
Wait,
she generally walk 5 miles every morning, sometimes another 2, 3, or 5 in the afternoon. Janine, you need to get involved with my virtual running clubs.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're amazing. So yeah, message me if you're interested. I'll send you the invite. It's great.
Woo!
There's a Harry Potter themed one I'm in, called
What?
Potterheads. Yeah, it's called
Oh.
Fanthropy. It's called
Oh
Fanthropy Running. So
no. I want
fan
that.
base fan based philanthropy. So Fanthropy, and it is glorious that we have. There's our Potterhead Running Club. So the PHRC, there's our fandom running club, which is we do battle of the fandoms. So
Oh my
which
God.
fandom shall win this month, kind of thing.
I love it.
I was just most recently running on a Muppets team. I did
Oh my God.
I did a Good Place team. I did a Shakespeare team. Yeah, it was. It's always a silly good time.
I
And
love
then there's
it.
also the Whovian running club, and then
Of
finally,
course.
I don't think they exist anymore. The Chilton Running Club, so Gilmore Girls specific.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I need
Sally
a
said,
Sabrina. I need a Sabrina running club.
So the great thing about Fandom Running Club is you can get Sabrina teams or Star Trek teams, Star Wars. It's
Yes.
glorious, yes, yeah. So but the theme will change a little bit. So it's like, oh, what do we want to call ourselves? Oh, do we want to be Wookiees? All right. We want to
That's
be
funny.
like they did a Han Solo based run a
Oh
little
my
bit
God.
back.
Stop.
It wasn't the Kessel run. No, I think it was just like Run Solo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Disney does. So Disney has a Kessel Run challenge, which for their which this year I don't know how they're going to do it, but you do basically half marathon on your own, and then a half marathon in person, and that's the Kessel Run.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
for the Disney marathons. So it's glorious. But back to Ren Fair talk with May. So you have built your Tudor dress.
Well, I'm in the process of it. That's
In the process, all right.
I,
Are you going big hoop skirt? Or are you going more of a Italian drapery look?
Big hoop skirt. I'm full on Elizabethan cone hoop skirt. I am the Duchess of Wakanda. I am gold.
Hold on. The Duchess of Wakanda?
Yes. Mummy thought it was best beautiful. That I should address to fit your fashions of this time.
Oh,
so
my God! You need to add a Black Panther necklace to it. You need to add a.
I'm thinking something. I have to figure it out. No, the crown that I'm getting looks like the Black Panther claws.
All right, there you go. You fixed it. Internet. I mean, May. I'm sorry. May fixed it. Internet.
But the joke is, I was like, I captured and killed 10 cheetahs just to make this gown.
Oh my God!
And of course, it's all fake. It's all like when I get to my parking spot, I will literally, like, I beaded gold, like it looks like African gold beads down the front of the dress, down the bodice. And I'm doing the sleeve rolls, and I'm trying to find the right trim, or I'm just gonna hand beat it because it's not like I only have 2 months.
May my friend Ezekiel Jackson, who plays the Lord of Adventure, Randy Smooth. If he is there, he wears a T'Challa necklace. As part of his costume. It's subtle, but it's if you know, you know. And he is one of my heroes for this. Oh my God, this is gonna be. He won't know you, but he will hug you. I mean, that's the level of this.
I'm telling you, like, I have even gone to a Facebook group that's called Historical Costuming Without Judgment, because I've never done like historical stuff. I've always done cosplay or cabaret or whatever, and historical is a bit different.
But there's a huge crossover amount of Renaissance and medieval with comic book and movie cosplay of sci-fi. So for instance, there is like Iron Man with a ruff, or like every
have you seen the artwork?
Or Batman, Superman. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes. But my question is, because I already asked on the Discord channel, and I would love to ask other people. And I think Sally said, it depends on what you get weather-wise. What is the shade situation like?
Oh, as in like actual shade or like throwing shade?
No, like actual shade.
All right. Actual shade at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair is hit and miss. On the far side of the lake, no shade. There's a little bit of shade actually on the far side of the lake. On the main thoroughfare, absolutely no shade, but it's a beautiful walk. And then when you're coming down the hill, all the shade in the world. Like it never gets sun. Yeah. Okay. So you will go from absolutely no sun to all the sun to some sun.
Okay.
But no one will be throwing but you're gonna get sunburnt, my dear, because no one's gonna be throwing you shade. I mean, yeah,
but
seriously.
I'm gonna die. It's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, but also don't worry about getting, as Sally's pointing out, don't worry about getting dressed in the parking lot. Lots of people finish their outfits in the parking lot, extraneous pieces, not base clothing. Although I've seen people get fully changed. So yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I'm here for it. Like, I'm gonna bring a backup outfit in case I just can't take it anymore.
Oh, absolutely. That's what off-screen wife often does. Yes. And then yeah. Oh, here's the thing. Maybe the cheetahs of your backstory didn't die, and here's why. Janine Rinker, science correspondent for the show.
Yes.
Hello, Janine. She says cheetahs suffered a population bottleneck and thus are so inbred that they can receive skin grafts from each other without rejection. Usually only the case in identical twins. However, you could be like, yes, these are the skins of several cheetahs. However, it's all right. They all receive skin grafts and they're fine.
Here it is. Here's the box.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that.
It's starting.
Oh, I am here for this. I am here for this nonsense.
It's I mean, like I already I have to do them, but like I'm trying to find, it's about to be ignorant, dude.
No. The more self-consciously ridiculous you are, the better. That is my opinion.
I was like, is this too much? And then someone said it's not enough.
See, there you go. There you have it. Now, oh, sweet baby Yoda. Oh, you're putting on a mask. Where are you going into next?
I have to pick up dog food.
All right. So this is the latest installment of our segment, Where in the World is Mayhemmer? She is off to go get dog food. Petco. All right. She's going to Petco. All right. Yes, tell them I say hi. I'll be visiting Petco tomorrow.
Our dog is spoiled. He only eats raw food.
Oh, very good. All right.
He won't eat anything else. He thinks he's people.
Mm-hmm.
And he smells any of our food cooking. He refuses to eat at all. So he's our baby though. He's an old boy. He's about 9 or 10 now.
Oh, well, you need to spoil him then. You definitely need to spoil him.
They don't have.
Oh yes.
Oh, they don't have his stuff. Oh, this is no good.
Oh no.
This is no good. They didn't bought out. All right, we're gonna have to go to the pet. What is this? Am I at PetSmart? No, this is Petco.
You're a Petco. You're a Petco.
Okay, I have to go to PetSmart by my house then.
All right. Very good. Okay.
I tried.
Well, all right. That was the latest installment of Where in the World is Mayhemmer? All right. And she is now leaving Petco and heading to the PetSmart. That's where she is off to. All right. David, by the way, you win the internet for the day. Let me know where to send your award, which is just love and affection. Cheetahs are like the Habsburgs because of the invasion. Shade thrown! Shade thrown! Oh!
Shade.
The shade.
I told Sally in the Discord chat, in the Nat21 Discord chat, that if I die from a heat stroke, to just bury me under one of the trees so I can eternally cast shade.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
I was like, I told my husband that. I was like, if I die, just cremate me, have my ashes turn into a seed pod, and then plant me as a tree.
There we go. I love it. Just casting shade on everyone.
Shade.
Love it.
And then,
Oh,
and then my
goodness.
husband was like, "What kind of tree?"
Well,
Oh
we are
gosh.
approaching approaching the end of the show here today. May, is there
Yes.
anything you want to promote, advertise, etc.?
I do have my Daft Punk burlesque virtual show that's coming up. We're still working out the final details. So stay tuned on my Facebook page and Instagram for that. Other than that, I will be going to my first Ren Fair in a hot minute. At the New Jersey, just as a patron. So if you see me, say hi, buy me a drink. Because I plan on living my best child-free weekend. That weekend.
That's me every weekend. That's me every because I don't have
yeah.
kids. Oh, I mean, no, I'm historically accurate. I totally have 3 kids. Yeah.
Look, I was like, but yeah. So, but that's about it. I don't have a lot going on. I'm just doing the mom thing and working part-time at a quilt shop.
All right. Well, friends, if you want to show Mayhemmer some love in a fiscal sort of way, you can by on sending her some drinking money. Venmo at themayhemmer, CashApp $, the Mayhemmer, PayPal may.hemmer@gmail.com, and KoFi, buy her a cup at coffee.com/themayhemmer. And as for me, your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, well, you can support the show by buying me a cup of coffee by going to coffee.com/Shakespeare, or become a patron of the arts, a Patreon rather of the arts, by going to patreon.com/Shakespeare. Tiers start at $3, go all the way up to $30. And right now, everyone is still receiving the same rewards. That might change come May or June, don't know yet. But like everyone to get in on the silly and the funny. Speaking of upcoming things, let's talk about upcoming shows real quick. Remember, we are here Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Facebook.com/Shakespeare's Coffee Break. This is the place to watch the show live. If you want to, watch the show later, you can do so on YouTube. Oh, also right here, but you can also watch it on YouTube later at youtube.com/Shakespeare Approves. Go like, subscribe, click the bell, kick the bell, headbutt the bell, do whatever you want with the bell. I don't actually care what you do with the bell. But so that is every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 10:35 a.m. Eastern Time. Shakespeare's Coffee Break at facebook.com/Shakespeare's Coffee Break. Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare's Thursdays, and we now do 2 this month, 2 every Thursday, 9 a.m. on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures, and then at 10:35 on my main Facebook page, facebook.com/Shakespeare Approves, and youtube.com/Shakespeare Approves. No new episodes yet of Life's Affairs Shakespeare Reviews, but go catch up on all the old episodes, facebook.com/Life's Affair, and also on YouTube. And then Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour, Friday at 5:35 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know who the guests are going to be yet, but you're going to have to wait and see. It's going to be grand. Also, coming up on Shakespeare's birthday for Shakespeare Month, I'm going to be doing Pixel Week, the virtual Renaissance Fair, April 23rd. That starts around 7 p.m. Go tune in. It's free admission, pay at the door. And then the Smithville Renaissance Fair, my first festival of the year in person. I am freaking out, man. Do I still know how to do this after nearly a year and a half of not doing it? April 24 and 25 in Absecon, New Jersey. So come check me out. It's a free admission festival. So 3 days of free admission in a row. So it's grand. And then next week, Shakespeare's 12th Night in the Three Bears, Take 2. My social distancing players are a year old, people. Yeah, the very first performance was 12th Night in the Three Bears on April 1st, 2020. And so to honor that, on Wednesday, April 14th, we're going to be doing it again and got the entire original cast back together. And we're going to be having a good time. The Indiegogo campaign to pay the players is going to be going up tomorrow. So please consider helping to continue keep live theatre alive as we come back into some semblance of normalcy. But there will still be virtual shows, and it's going to be a great and good time. and I do hope that you're able to join me for it. So 12th Night of the Three Bears, next Wednesday night at 7:05 p.m. Oh, Mayhemmer is back! Oh my god, there's May! Oh my god, she is there. Oh my,
hey.
She went audio only, and then she came back. Are you now at PetSmart?
Sorry.
Where are you?
Don't worry about that. This one's a secret location.
This is a secret location. May is in an adult bookstore. All right.
No. You know what's funny? This tiny town does have one of those, which is
yeah, of course it does, because it's because there's pervy people everywhere who haven't yet heard of the internet. All right. So, but people, lots to see and do coming up. So looking forward to seeing you all in person. If you're in the tri-state area, April 24 and 25. Looking forward to seeing some of you there as well. So we're going to be keeping things socially distant. So remember, this is how we greet each other. The peace and long life. Live long and prosper. The Vulcan salute. So we'll do this. That's what we'll do. And hugs might have to hold off until 2022, but that's okay. But anyway, May, anything further to add before we sign off for the day? May.
Good to go.
Oh, you're good to go? All right. Excellent. All right. In that case, friends, that is Shakespeare's Coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea what you're saying, May. You know what? It wouldn't be my show if it wasn't weird. All right. So, friends, that's Shakespeare's Coffee Break for today, Monday, April 5, 2021. Until next time, we will be together soon. We will see you tomorrow morning, same Shakespeare time, same Shakespeare channel. So, I love you, you love me. There's mutual glorious affection. See you soon. Bye-bye.